Welcome back. Well, it's early in the morning, but time to focus on the alcohol beverage space. And Allied Blenders and Distillers reported a very good set of numbers as they have been guiding good growth on the top line, margin expansion as well as taking shape. We have with us Alok Gupta, the MD at Allied Blenders and Distillers, who joins us on the show. Hi, Mr. Gupta. Good morning and good to see you. And as always, another solid showing. Could you tell us on the revenue front, what kind of growth are you estimating for the year? You've done ballpark close to around 17% in the first half of the year. So for the year, what kind of growth are we looking at? If you could tell us how much will come in from prestige and above, in terms of your mix. And what about margins? Gradually, it's trending up because you're focused on the cost side. Where is it headed?
Good morning. Thank you for inviting me. I think our guidance has been a double-digit volume growth and a mid-double-digit value growth. H1 results are pretty much in line, and our guidance continues to be that we should be able to deliver a mid-double-digit growth in revenue terms. Of course, the focus will remain on profitable state brand mix and on cost as well, and that reflects on our gross margin expansion. Our capex program has also started to kick in, which will also see some further gross margin expansion. So I think pretty much our guidance hold goods, something that we've been maintaining for quite some time now.
All right. And in terms of the prestige and above mix, how much does it go to?
It's already at about 47% of our volume and roughly about 56% of value. We had said that it'll take us about 2 to 3 years to get to 50%. We're quite happy to see the progress that we made on the P&A front. So I think we should continue on a double-digit volume growth for our P&A segment.
And on the margin trajectory, because of that, the PET bottle capacity that you'll have done, the better product mix as well, we'll gradually see 50 to 100 basis points improvement every year. For the next few years. 100 basis points should be factored in 27 and then another 100 in 28 as well?
Our view is that by end of FY27, we should see a 200 basis point improvement because our second facility of ENA will also kick in. And thereafter, it will be fair to assume that we should have about 100 to 150 basis point improvement on back of the other capex program that is in pipeline.
Okay, just one final question from my end. Last year you did an EBITDA of close to around 430 crores or thereabouts. Now, going by all that you're saying, I was looking at a Jefferies note that came out earlier this month, and they're estimating that 430 crores of EBITDA effectively goes to close to around 770, 780 crores of EBITDA by FY28. Going by, the path that you all have selected, you think that's gettable? Because as of now, it looks like valuations are very expensive. But if you can get to 750, 800 crores of EBITDA, then it's not that expensive that the street is looking at.
So what I would say is rather than provide a direct response, I think if we stay focused on delivering a mid double-digit value growth along with margin expansion growing from 7.5% in FY24 to now roughly 13%, and FTA kicking in next year, we see no reason why EBITDA margin should not be north of 15%. So I think that maths, whatever number it throws up, is something that what we are focused on.
Mr. Gupta, hi. Good morning. Good to have you in. So I just wanted to, move to certain issues which are more regulatory in nature beyond the numbers that we've discussed as well. First, let's understand what's happening in Telangana. From what we know, what Mangalam was telling us, that I think October onwards, there was some improvement. But what are your kind of dues like? What's really going on in the state now with respect to your operations?
So I think we continue to engage the state through the industry body CNBC. In October, we have seen money getting released against the old overdue. So we're quite happy with the sort of payment that we've seen in October. And if this trend continues for the next couple of months, I think the entire industry, including us, will be in a much better position as regard receivables are concerned.
And how much are you due? What's the total quantum pending in Telangana?
Telangana is our largest market. So when we talk about quantum, it will always be a large number. So I think our total due is nearly 700 crores, of which overdue is about 400 odd crores because it's come down in the month of October.
So now the total dues are 400 crores.
Overdue is 400 odd crores.
Overdue is 400 crores, but the total quantum is about 700. Now, just since the amount is so large, that's why I'm just pressing on this. What has the recovery been in October and your engagement with the state government? What does that tell you? What will be the run rate of repayments that right now must be penciling in your own projections?
I think in October they've released north of 100 crores against the overdue. So that's been a good quantum release in our overdues. Like I said, I think we take each month in a stride. the dialogue that's currently happening with the government through our industry body, we stay optimistic that there should be release of money against the overdue. So I think the right time to reconnect on this would be in January, where hopefully we'll see considerable improvement in the receivable position. So I think with what has happened in October, we are quite optimistic that situation will correct now very soon.
Okay, that sounds good. One last very quick question with respect to your pending case in the Bombay High Court on Mansion House in Savoy. I think the last thing we know is that the court had restrained you that had gone in favor of Tilak Nagar. Now, where is that matter pending?
The case is under sub judice, so for me to sort of talk, I will talk to the extent that I can. I think the Supreme Court only guided that in the next 6 months, the direction of the High Court wherein has been given, and they're saying in the next 6 months, this matter should get resolved. So I think we are abiding by the court's guideline. So hopefully in the next couple of months, we'll get a better outcome from the courts.
Okay. All right. We'll leave it on that note, Mr. Gupta. Thank you very much for joining in. Good to get that perspective, and we'll talk again soon.